Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a really quick and easy Valentine's makeup look. It's this look right here, and if you're interested in finding out how to get it, then please keep on watching. Now obviously when you're doing a makeup look that you want to be perfect, you have to have a really good canvas to start off with. I have been prepping my skin for years and years and years now with the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. This is going to improve your skin overall. I did a couple of videos on it, which I will link over here. Overall, it's really helped my skin. It's really brought a big luminosity to my skin. And you can apply it in two ways. You can either apply it to the palm of your hand and then tap it into the skin, or you can apply it onto a cotton pad and just swipe that across your skin. Next, I moved on to the RNA Power. This is a new serum that I've been trying out. It is a radical new age essence that's going to help with anti-aging and firmness and resilience of the skin. So I'm applying both of that, following with a moisturizer, and then your skin will be ready for makeup. Now that the skin is all prepped, I'm going to go in with a primer. The primer I'm using right now that I'm really loving is this Perfektion Perfecting Gel. And we're just going to tap that into the skin. Next, we're going to move on to foundation. Now, since this makeup you're going to want to last all night, I recommend very highly the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. It does look a little bit light on me, but that's because this foundation does oxidize pretty badly. So you're going to want to get at least a shade or two lighter than your natural skin tone. It is also a really dry foundation. So that's why skincare is so important, because it gives your skin a nice moisturized kind of canvas, so the foundation will sit on it a lot better. So that skincare is going to help you kind of hide any imperfections, keep any dry patches away, especially with a foundation like this that can really cling on to any dry patches that your skin may have. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and done my brows for the sake of shortening this video, and now I'm going to show you guys a really neat trick that you can do to create this really natural looking highlight to your skin without actually using highlighter. Generally, highlighter is actually really iridescent and it shines in the sun the wrong way sometimes, and if you want to look natural, that's not really the way to go. So to give your skin that really natural looking dewy glow, what I'm going to do is actually go in with this SK2 Genoptics Aura Essence. Yep, I got the name right. You can go back in with that brush that you used to apply the foundation earlier. It's probably got a little bit of foundation left, and all you need to do is just kind of drop that product into the foundation brush, and you're only going to need the tiniest bit. Then you want to tap it off on the back of your hand. When you tap it on, there's this lovely, really natural looking glow to your skin. I personally think it looks awesome, just like that. Alright guys, next up we're going to move on to some concealer, and my current favorite is actually the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It just looks really natural. It really flatters the skin because it's got this nice kind of salmon undertone, and it stays really well on the skin too, so you don't see very much creasing. I'm gonna just pat it in with my Elysium Division brush, and I'm using the color 15. Once I'm done, I'm going to set it with one of my favorite powders. This is the Mer the Powder. This one is still very much a favorite of mine. I feel like it really perfects the skin and makes it look so flawless. Let's move on to the eyes for now. I'm going to go in with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I want to create a really sweet, peachy looking makeup look, so obviously I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. The first thing I'm going to do is probably go in with this color right here, Georgia. And I'm just going to take that throughout the crease. I'm going to go in with this color right here next. It's called Candied Peach. Don't be afraid to just keep layering until you get the intensity and the color that you want. And then I'm just creating a little bit more smoke here in the outer corners. Just taking it slightly outside, and then of course blending it out. I just tested a couple of colors out on my hand, and I think my favorite is Caramelized, which is this one on the palette right here, on the outer corners and a little bit into the crease as well. So I also want to shade the crease a tiny bit with this. So I'm going to take it all the way inside, just really lightly. And then I'm going to take the brush that I applied Candied Peach with and blend it out. So this is a slightly smaller brush than the first brush that I used. And in case you guys were wondering, the current brush I'm using is the Smith 230, and the brush I used in the crease was the Smith 232. And then, as I mentioned before, all you need to do is just keep adding on the color to intensify the look. The great thing about this look also is that it uses all shimmer colors, or a lot of shimmer colors, so they're really easy to blend. I'm gonna move on to the mobile lid area right now, and to prep it, I have this Batter Up from the Balm cream eyeshadow, and this is the color Shut Out. So I'm just applying it straight from the pencil. And then now I'm going to take the color Nectar from the palette on a Smith 253 brush. Make sure that it's clean. And then as a final touch, we're going to go in with White Peach only in the inner corners. I'm also going to put a bit of White Peach on the brow bone, just under the arch. Moving on, we're going to be doing a little bit of liner now. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Super Liner Superstar Duo Designer. Such a long name. It comes with a pencil tip and a felt tip. I'm gonna go in with the pencil tip first and just tight line. Wiggle it a little bit between the lashes as well. Now I'm gonna go in with the felt tip, which is a liquid liner, and perfect the line, but I'm not gonna take it very much higher because I want this nice area to be seen. And if you've got hooded eyelids, you want to do the same thing as me. And then at the ends, I'm gonna take it out in a really nice flick. Aim for the ends of the brows, and then come back in. Finish the liner. Now I'm going to line the bottom eyelid with just a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm going to go back in with the color Caramelize, which is this color right here. And I'm going to stay away from the waterline. I'm also going to add a tiny bit of Just Peachy, which is this color right here, just to add a bit of interest to the eye and lighten up the bottom lash line. And then finally I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Nude. And I'm going to place that on the bottom waterline. I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. So I'm done with the eyes. I just applied a tiny, well, okay, not tiny. I applied some pretty big false eyelashes, as you guys can see. Moving on, I'm going to do some contouring. Going in with my absolute favorites at the moment, the Elysium Beta Brush and my Art Deco Most Wanted Contouring Palette. I'm just going to mix the three colors here. Okay, so say you're like me and you've got a scar here that you can't conceal, or you put powder over, like with the contouring there, you kind of wiped off a bit of the foundation. That's no problem at all. Just grab a concealer. A stick concealer is the best kind of consistency for this, and you want to apply it directly onto the spot. Don't use too much, just use enough so it covers the spot. And then I'm going to pat the product into the skin using my finger. And as you can see, it's more or less concealed already, but you've got a really obvious mark of concealer there now. So what you want to do is grab the contouring powder that you used earlier and just tap it onto that area right there. And it'll conceal it right up. Now for blush, I've got this really exciting one from Dior. It's from their spring collection and I love it so much. I had to share it with you guys in this video. Can you see how gorgeous this is? Oh my god. Dior was so smart. So I'm just gonna run my brush into all the colors and then dust it onto the tops of my cheeks. Isn't that a really pretty color? Now for the highlight, I'm gonna go in with my OG. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. So pretty. I've been using this for years now and only used this much. Now remember, as I mentioned before, if you want a more natural look and you're going out in the afternoon, you can skip the highlighter because it does reflect in the sun a little bit too much and it does look a little bit unnatural. So if that's not your thing, remember the tip that I gave you guys earlier with the Genoptics Aura Essence. Sorry. And then to finish it all off, I'm just going to spritz my skin. The lip color is so exciting, I want to cry. I think if you guys have seen my Instagram videos, you would have probably seen me use this, but I haven't used them in a YouTube video just yet. These are the Burberry Lip Velvets. So pretty. I'm going to use this one first. This is the number 1 Light Nude. It is a bit light for my skin, so I'm going to mix it later. Let's just put it on first. These are matte liquid lipsticks, but they don't dry on your lips. So if you don't like the texture and the dryness of usual liquid lipsticks, you might want to try this one. So they give you this really soft matte finish, and there is this kind of blurred lip trend going on right now that this product is perfect for achieving. I'm gonna mix it in with this one right here. This is the number 9 Fawn Rose. This one is gonna go into the center, and I'm gonna spread it out a tiny bit. And light nude is going to be the perfect color if you're going to be kissing. I mean, it is a Valentine's Day makeup after all. And so that, guys, is my finished Valentine's makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions or comments about the look at all, just leave them down in the comments box below. If you want to see a little bit more of me behind the scenes, you can catch me on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That is all listed in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!